rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kemp will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
At the plate, Joe Torre. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano. And a bouncing ball foul. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits. And one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. The windup and the 0-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to get him started again following the double play. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that misses. 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still no score. And now Michael Conforto, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One and one. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. No score here as we play inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. Another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 call when the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for Colorado, Dante Bichette.
Leading up for the Rockies, the left fielder, Dante Bichette.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Windup. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Reined in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the count. Walker leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball well outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Hey. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Syndergaard.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and up to bat next the pitcher Noah Syndergaard. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball
that's
1.
off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing in this, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Keith Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 now. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And stepping in, Dom Nunez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Number 3.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Antonio.
Striding in for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella. First offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Fuentes.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1-2. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now in the box, Nimmo. He flew out in his last debut.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next up from New York, Joe Torre, a base hit in his first trip. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Walker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this will be fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing and a line drive. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mets leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And now here is Matt Kemp. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball inside.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner's back safely. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. Kemp aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 33.
Next to stand in is Larry Walker, singled in his last at-bat. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Trevor Story would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Here's the first pitch. Dominic Smith stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Number 6.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Fuentes over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the
Okay,
Rockies,
thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. Trevor Story is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Nimmo. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third
Had to
baseman,
go a
number
long
8.
way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track
Fuentes.
data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. In now, Josh Fuentes. And it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss
Number
it.
3.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Antonio Senzatella flew out last time up. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Todd Helton. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He set the payoff pitch down the third baseline. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The full count offering. Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Keith Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now that's popped up. Fuentes in foul ground. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The second baseman, number 1.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two balls and a strike now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Yeah.
Next to hit is Matt Kemp. Now here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup, and here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Next, here is Larry Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Trevor Story steps in now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Get down. 1-1.
And it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 2-0. Stepping up is Joe Torre. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball just inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Cano. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Ready now is Dominic Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Popped him up. Nunez shading to his right, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 2-0.
7th-inning stretch.
Marcus Stroman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 0, Marcus Stroman.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Josh Fuentes.
The 3rd baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Stroman playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 to him now.
Hey.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1.
Hey. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now it'll be Antonio Senzatella. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Raging back is Nimmo. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead. McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here it comes.
Ball in.
And the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1. Down the left field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Mets, number 28, J.D. Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Pete Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Pete Alonso.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Ball that goes there.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
McNeil over at second. Alonso is over at first with 1 away. Called a strike there. 2-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Scott Ober takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in is Joe Torre. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jonathan Villar is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 1.
Now into the box, Matt Kemp, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here it comes.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Castro, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And there's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Larry Walker. Right side, but it's well fouled. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
2 out, nobody on.
No, that's
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
The count is
swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hit sharply on the ground. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
To the plate now, Trevor Story. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Houston Street comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 16, Houston.
So Here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano, who doubled his last time up.
The second baseman, Robinson.
Now the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Walker is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear.
A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Antonio Senzatella earns his first win of the season. Noah Syndergaard pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Houston Street hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.